Hey beautiful people, how you all doing? So today I'm just about to bake some scones for the kids, and I just thought, why not film it, because it might help someone. It's my quick way of baking scones. So come with me and let's do this. Hi, so the things that we will need for the scones are flour, eggs, vanilla essence, stock butter, milk, and some sugar, and I've got my bowl here to mix it in. So stay tuned as you watch how I do this. Hi guys, so I'm going to show you how I do my scones. Do not judge me because I don't use measurements. I'm an African mother. Yes, there's this thing about African mothers that they don't use measurements when they're cooking, they just do it. But anyway, for the sake of this video and for the sake of you people out there, I'll just try and give you a quick measurement of what I do. Anyway, so it's the same way as baking cake. The quick way I was taught to bake cake is if you take, say, this 500 grams of stock butter, make sure you use 500 grams of flour, 500 grams of sugar, and then three eggs. But what I'm going to do, this is not the full thing. This is just, I've used a quarter of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to use my 500 grams of flour, but on the sugar, it's a bit too much for me, so I use less of that. So I just put 5 tablespoons of sugar in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my butter in here. I'm just going to put all the butter. As I said, I've used a quarter of it already, so I'm just using the rest. I left it not overnight, but just a little bit, a few hours to melt down, so it's fine and good to go. Yep, put the butter in there, and what I'm going to do is the 5 tablespoons of sugar, just put it in there. Then just try and mix those two up first of all. Now see how quickly the butter melts because I left it a few hours to defrost. So after that, I'm just going to be using my hands, and my hands are washed, guys. Always make sure you wash your hands when you're doing these things. So 500 grams of flour in there, and you just quickly mix it up. Now as you're mixing it up, you can actually add a bit more flour if the need be, because right now as I'm mixing it up, I realize that it's very buttery, so I'll add a bit more flour. I always have extra flour on standby in case I'm mixing it up and I feel like, oh, this is a bit too, buttery or a bit too soft. So here we have it. It's all mixed up, but I'll just add a little bit more of my flour. I told you I don't use measurements, but trust me, it will come out good. Anyway, so mixing it up now. Yep, I think this time is good for the way I want the texture to be. And the thing is, you don't want it too hard, because the thing is, once it's baked and you leave it overnight, you realize that it starts getting hard, and that's because we use too much flour in there. So you don't want it too hard, so not too much flour as well. Now it looks good. As you can see, the texture, it looks good for me. So what I'm going to do is just put the eggs, and I'll do it one at a time again. I might not need all 3 eggs because it might be too soft. So mix the first one like so. Remember, I said this is a very quick way that I do my scones. Yep. Now I'll add one more egg. And I think that will be it. I'm not adding any more egg because it's gone softer. and the milk is not in there yet. So again, I'll add a bit more flour as preferred. And then slowly mix up. And again with the milk too, see how the texture goes. You don't want it too soft. So, because when you put it in the oven, because we're using self-raising flour, it will rise. If it's too soft, it will spread all over. Now, my mixture is looking a bit too soft, so I'm going to add a bit more. Yeah, flour's gone in. And now I think it's just right for me. Perfect. So the next thing I'm going to do, I've already switched on the oven to preheat. Next thing I'm going to do, and I've prepared my pan as well, I'm just going to get the pan and put these in. One thing I forgot to put in, vanilla extracts. So I put my vanilla extract. This will probably be about 2 tablespoons of it from what I put in. And then mix it all up again. Mixing it really well. Now I'm ready to bake. Okay, so follow me as I grab my already prepared tray. And this is the easy part of it. You just take a bit and just put them on your tray. You see why I say it's very quick and easy? You don't need no baking trays or whatever. You just need this oven tray and you're good. Some space. And that's it. So now it's ready to go into the oven. I'll just see if there's some that are bigger. This is gonna rise, so, and it might spread over as well, so any one of them that's bigger, I'll take some off and put it somewhere else. That's it, just leaving spaces so that when it spreads out or rises, you still have space to move. So there you have it, and then into the oven it goes. Now remember I preheated the oven, so I just put it in. And then I put the oven is on 200 degrees. So I give it 15 to 20 minutes and then I'll check up on it. So we'll be back with the final outcome. Hi. So it's been 20 minutes and look at that. It looks good. I believe it's all done. Yep, look at that. So I'm just gonna place them here. Looks yummy, doesn't it? So really you can do this in less than 30 minutes from start to finish. Everything can be done in less than 30 minutes. And there you have it. Your own quick scones. There you have it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification button for more from me. Love you all, God bless you, and remember, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. Bye.